name's Kerry Engel, and I'm here today with another technique taster for Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Today I'm going to show you 3 different things. We're going to learn how to collage on top of a shoebox and create this beautiful box that I use in my studio for storing collage pieces, but you could definitely use this as a gift box. We're going to learn to collage. We're going to learn how to add foil to just about anything. We're going to add it to the top of our box, and we're going to add foil and flocking. I'm going to show you how to add foil, but in this case flocking, to a piece of cotton that we use to customize our own ribbon. So enjoy the beauty, slow down a little. You got this. We're going to get messy and do some fun creating in the studio today. So we're going to use a shoebox. You could use a shoebox with a lid, or I like this one with kind of the hinge box. And I'm going to give you a tip on how I like to use some scrapbook adhesive by 3L. I like to use their large adhesive sheets to make sure the paper that I put over the hinge stays put with repeated use. We're going to do the inside and the outside because I think it's always a fun surprise to have the inside done. You can use any kind of paper, but I'm going to suggest that you use something that's quite thin, probably the weight of copy paper. Now, if you're a gel plater, this is perfect to use up all of those beautiful prints that you make on your gel plate, and that's what I've got here. And sometimes on my gel plate, I make a print that I really love. And what I do is I scan it in my scanner, and then I just print it off on the copy paper. So that's what this is. So we're going to take this paper and we're going to use Collage Medium on the back of it and on our box in order to adhere it. So I'm going to just put my Collage Medium all over the back. I want to make sure your corners are done. And I like using the glass mat from Tonic Studio because it's easy to wash off. So I'm just going to continue putting things on, and you'll just get to watch me. For the inside of our box, we're going to do something kind of fun, and we're going to use some of these Dina Wakley type ledger pages. There's 2 different sets, and I'm going to use them in the middle because it just reads a couple sheets of this. Same process. My box is dry. It didn't take too long actually, and I'm really happy with how my seams have stuck and how the paper has stuck. The Collage Medium is really good for this. I do have a couple little areas, but we will fix this up as we move through the next stages. And it's looking good on the inside. I'm going to do some stamping on top, and I'm going to be using the Dina Wakley media. I'm a botanical fan, so I quite love these leaves. And I'm going to use the Uncharted Mariner ink, the Distress ink. It's permanent, so it's not going to bleed when I add on another layer of Collage Medium. The Collage Medium does come in different sizes. I think when I was putting on the paper here, I only had this bottle out, but it does come in a jar as well. So I'm just going to randomly take some of this Distress ink, and I'm just going to add some leaves. They have some fun words in here as well. So I've cut these into little strips, and I'll just show you how I apply it to the paper. And for my inside, I want to reinforce the inside of my box here. So I'm going to do it with this same ledger paper. I'm going to create a bit of tape. See? And you didn't mess it up. And so now you can see where my tape is here. So I'll cut these into strips, and then you remove this backing and use it like a tape. So I've cut mine in different sizes. I could have made them all the same. I don't really care because this is collaged and I want a little bit of variation. So I'm going to remove the paper backing from the adhesive. And as you remove it, it instantly turns my collage paper here into a piece of tape. So I'm going to put it over the edge and stick it down on this side and just fold it over. Nice. So I'll continue to do this along all my edges in here to seal this. So I have edged all of my box with my tape, and I'm not going to sweat where some of these are lifting a little because we're going to do one more coat of Collage Medium. Before we do that, I like these type leisure pages and because they have a lot of fun little words in here. So I'm just going to go out and pick some of the words and create little, I guess, word confetti. There. I'm just going to take a pencil, something simple. You could take a black pen, just outline my messages a little bit. And I'm going to do a few squirrely kind of botanicals in here, just for a little extra layer on around things. We're going to collage the top now, and the Collage Medium comes in this translucent matte gel medium finish, and it also comes in the vintage. So we're going to use this just in a brush. And I'm going to leave this to dry now. It should be dry, you know, probably within an hour. And the box has dried after we put on our Collage Medium. So what we're going to do now, is because this is going to take another hour to dry, is we are going to apply some transfer gel duo through a stencil onto our project so that we can then apply foil or flocking. No need to do the bottom or the inside. And wherever there is a seam, that's where I'm going to sort of place my stencil and go over this area because I want to blend the areas. I'm also found just some green cotton fabric, and we're going to apply the transfer gel duo to the fabric as well, because you can put any of those foils or flocking on fabric as well. So I'm going to start in this corner, and you know, this is kind of grungy, so it's okay to have half a letter done or part of a letter. I try to do a little more at the top and then a little less towards the bottom. Right, so you can kind of see how it's cascading. So now I am just going to do my top. But what I'm going to do now is put this aside, and we're going to add some stenciling to my fabric pieces here. I'm going to tape it down. I need to clean my fingers here too. Sticking to everything. So we're going to leave this to dry. We're gonna go wash this immediately because it's very sticky. And our transfer gel duo has dried. It's dried on the fabric as well. So Deco Foil has transfer sheets in foil, and they are in all kinds of colors. This one was a copper, which I thought would look really beautiful with this. They also have flocking, and when I was pulling out my foil, I saw these very yummy with this as well. Very different look. Beauty of the transfer gel duo is that you don't have to use heat. You can use pressure. So all I'm using here is my fingernail. I think you can pick that up on there. That's really pretty. It's picking up all the colors of my project paper. You can see just how beautiful this is. So I've pulled out this little machine, and all I'm doing is laying the flocking side down onto the sticky letters or numbers that are on my fabric, and I'm running it through the machine like this. What you get? Oh, that's fun and grungy, hey? Absolutely. Okay, I like that. And my stencil, I was a little sloppy, but that's okay because I really like sloppiness. That's my middle name. Okay, so you can see where the flocking is transferred. You can see that it's a little bit grungy, and that's because my stencil was kind of dirty already after having put the paste on my box. And I should, you know, if I'd have wanted it to be crisp, I should have cleaned it, but I really like this grungy look. So just a note to yourself, if you want it crisper and clean, you know your stencil's going to have to be clean, because anywhere there's extra paste, it's going to transfer. So we're going to turn this into a ribbon for my box. Okay, so here you have it, a really pretty little box for storing art supplies, collage pieces, as a gift for someone else. There we have the inside, done with the Dina Wakley ledger papers and covered up with the vintage Collage Medium. Very fun.